Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is HD and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 worst juggernaut locations in all of the Call of Duty's Zombies franchise series. Now, basically, this is all personal preference and this is all my personal opinion, so before you go and leave a dislike because you don't agree with anything that I say in this video, I just thought I'd mention that it is just my own personal opinions, and make sure to drop a like if you do support these top 5 zombies videos, and to motivate me to keep making more in the future. But yeah, let's continue. So coming in at number 5, we have Buried Juggernaut. Now, the reason why I selected this to be number 5 on the list is because Buried is, it's kind of an easy map, as we all know, but Juggernaut, it's something that you always need regardless of how hard or easy the map is. Now, the reason why this is number 5 and it's not higher on the list is due to the fact that since we do have the bank, we're able to get Leroy out of his cage, get all the booze we need, etc, and we're able to open up everything. But Juggernaut is in a very, very narrow hallway. Now, without the paralyzer, if you don't have it and you're on a high round, you might walk into that corner and you might get trapped inside that corner by Juggernaut. Now, the only way to get out of that would be if you do have a paralyzer and you could either fly over the zombies, or there is an overweight path that you can probably shoot up there with your paralyzer to help you get through there. But without it, it's really difficult, and I would say that this is why it is number 5 on the list. So coming in at number 4, we have Kino der Toten on Black Ops 1. Now, this was the starting map for Black Ops 1, and if you're not familiar with it, it was a great map, and I would say this is probably one of my favorites of all time. But there is this specific Juggernaut location that it does have. Now, this is a great camping spot nonetheless, but I would say for a Juggernaut location, for the narrow little path that there is right there, I would say if you were on a high round and you were to walk back there, the chance of you getting trapped are very high, especially if you are on solo and you have nobody to watch your back. Once you walk in there and you pick up that Juggernaut, since the hallway is so narrow, they'll pile in there extremely quickly and they will kill you extremely fast. So I do recommend, if you're coming in this hallway in Kino der Toten, make sure you do have a friend with you to cover your back, or make sure there's no zombies whatsoever behind you. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. So the next one coming in at number 3 would be Der Rise. Now, the reason I say Der Rise is because on Der Rise there is a certain amount of spawn points for Juggernaut. Now, this isn't the only map throughout the Call of Duty Zombies franchise that has it like this, but in Der Rise, I would say it's one of the more painful maps to have a random spawn location on it, because since it is, I would say it's a pretty big map. So since it's so big, without that, you're gonna be scavenging around trying to find Juggernaut until a decently high round, and we all know it's very annoying when you're really going around that far to find Juggernaut. But the reason it doesn't come in at number 1 is because there isn't as many locations as I would say, and it's not as rare because it's already spawned in right when you start. It's just the fact that you do have to find it. Alright, guys, so coming in at number 2 on the list, we have Shi no Numa from Call of Duty World at War, as well as Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Now, in this gameplay, it was Black Ops 1, but anyways, the reason why this comes in at number 2 is because the spawn point is completely random. Now, the point is, with this one, you basically have to buy every door sometimes. Sometimes when you try and get Juggernaut, you basically will go through the entire map and you'd open up every single door, but it would be that last final room that has Juggernaut. Now, this has happened to me plenty of times. There's been plenty of times where I didn't make it to a very high round simply because, I couldn't find Juggernaut and I didn't have the points to get there. I'm pretty sure I survived, round 10 isn't that difficult to get to without Juggernaut, but I made it to about round 10 before without Juggernaut, and then I finally found it, and by then I had already spent all my points. I was having a difficulty getting good weapons, considering I had spent all my points trying to look for Juggernaut, and it's extremely annoying when trying to find it. But yeah, let's move on. So taking the number 1 place on this top 5 list would have to be the dreaded, the one, the only, the Nuketown Zombies. Now, the reason this comes in at number 1 is for obvious reasons. I'm sure all of you knew, and I'm sure all of you could have predicted this would have been number 1. But this is due to the fact that it's bogus. Every game, in the Nuketown Zombies map is so rigged when it comes for Juggernaut landing on the ground for you to be able to purchase is so ridiculously bad. Like in every single game, you're waiting till past round 10 just to get the perk to drop. And when I say this perk to drop, I mean juggernaut. Like I've waited long, very long. Like I would say I've definitely waited till round 20 before without the juggernaut. Now that's actually really sad. Like I can't even believe to begin to talk to you about how bad it is. And it's like this every game. It's not even whether it's gonna happen or it's not. Like, you know it's gonna screw you over every game. As you can see in this gameplay, it just dropped for us on round 11. Like round 11 on Nuketown Zombies, it's not that hard to get to, but I would say it's definitely one of your harder zombie maps. So I would say that that's very difficult, and I am very frustrated with Nuketown Zombies and the Juggernaut location. But that's about it for this top 5 zombies video. If you did enjoy, make sure to slap that like button, as well as give me some suggestions for the next top 5 in the comment section below, and make sure to drop a nice comment and make sure to let me know I'm doing a good job and keep me motivated to make more videos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.